What is going on, guys? We have a very important Workhorse update. Their short interest is at 52%. So we're going to go over all this Ortex data as well as the technical analysis and everything you need to know if you are playing the Workhorse short squeeze or if you are invested in this for the long term. So the only thing that I do ask is that you tap, tickle, touch, or smash the like button as well as comment down below and subscribe to the channel. Now, I need you guys to do these things so you can let me know by the analytics that you like these kind of videos. It seems to be if I make any other videos besides AMC videos, people don't like that. People don't like me talking about anything besides AMC. So if you do like these videos and you want more of them, make sure to do those three things. Now, with that being said, I also have a buy and sell alert link down below in the description where I send out all of these alerts for stocks, options, or crypto that I'm buying or selling in real time whenever I make a trade. So me and the community over there have been absolutely killing it. Check that out down below in the description if you want to be a part of that, as well as get up to $70 in free stocks of your choice using the link for public. Link is also down in the description. Now, getting right into it, guys, this is crazy. I cannot even believe they are still shorting Workhorse to the ground. Now, this is T+2 data, so we did have Thursday was our trading day for the day, so this data is for Tuesday, and Workhorse has been pretty much rallying the whole past week. If we do look at the week, it has been very good, and Tuesday was a very good day nevertheless. Now, on Tuesday, we had return shares of 2.36 million. Those are shares that were covered. Borrowed shares or shares that were additionally sold short of 2.98 million. That is a net gain to the total shares that are shorted of 619.74 thousand. That is a current estimated short interest percentage of free float at 52.13%. Cost to borrow 7.56%, cost to borrow average of 14.47%, cost to borrow max of almost 32%. So this does imply we could have a very significant move coming here in the near term future. As far as shares on loan, we have 58.76 million, which is a huge number. Days to borrow of 3.38 days to cover. So if all shorts wanted to exit their positions, it would take about 3.38 days to do so. Now, as far as the utilization rate, we are at 95.64, and out of 100%, 95.64% of shares are lent out that are able to be sold short and to be lent out. So this is pretty much the data. We actually did get the exchange reported data, but that's not too important here. That settlement date, so data up until May 28th, was shares shorted of 45.59 million. We can see that is up about 12 million shares since May 28th, and that was at about a 40% short in interest percent of free float. Sorry, I'm trying to get through this video because I want to make another CCIV video and give you guys all this information that you need to know. I think tomorrow will be a great day for a lot of momentum stocks, and there's a great trade to be played here, and going into next week, that is really where I think a lot of the action will take place. But if I do stutter throughout this video, I do apologize. I'm trying to get through it, doing this in one take. So that is pretty much the data, guys. But I do want to point out the on loan average days. So this is on average how long these shares are out on loan or sold short for. And we are currently at about 60 days on average. Now, some are going to be less, some are going to be longer than this, but this is the average. And at 60 days, guys, these shorts are underwater. These shorts are completely underwater right now. So we are in a very vulnerable position for a major short squeeze. 52%. That is ridiculous. I think it's the most highly shorted meme stock on the whole stock market. If I'm wrong, correct me down below in the comment section. But let's get into the technical analysis because that is pretty much everything you guys need to know for the data. And if we do take a look at the technicals, the first thing that does just stick out to me, we are sitting right at this $15 support level. The fact that, I mean, we broke this, I do believe, for a brief period today. Well, no, we didn't even break this. $15.01 was our lowest level. We are currently at, what is that, $15.27 in after hours, and it does look like we will get that bounce off the $15 support. So this is very key, and I don't edit any of this technical analysis, so this is what I pointed out in the last video, and it is very obvious it's a $15 support level, right? You got gas around $15, came back down, touched 15, touched 15, touched, touch and then fell under and then came back up, and pretty much sitting at right about that range. We really haven't come under this, so this is a very significant support level. If we do crater under 15 with some very strong momentum, then that might not be a good sign. But as long as we stay above our 200-day moving average, which is currently at $13.98, all does look good. If we do fall under this $13 level, that is definitely not good, but that would be breaking under our lower end support level at about $14.27. So I don't think that's going to happen. I think quite the contrary. I think we're going to start rallying in Workhorse, and I think a lot of people could get behind this name. This is one of the most popular meme stocks per se. Now, as far as the upside, guys, we're going to see a little bit of resistance. I don't think it's any major resistance, but I'll go ahead and mark it on the chart, and that's going to be about $16.90, or even just say $17. That's where we're going to see some level of resistance. I don't know why that did not mark, but we will see some level of resistance around $17, like we have at points throughout this whole rally we have seen with Workhorse and the recognition that it has got. As far as our upper end resistance level, it does stay at $18. We came above this at $18.55 and came right back down. We literally touched $18, and this was in the middle of the day yesterday's trading, and we just touched that briefly and then came right back down. Like, this could not be a stronger resistance level period right now. This $18 mark is really key, and I do think after the $18 level, that's where you start to see a lot of margin calls coming in, and a lot of people that have sold shares short have to start covering some of their shares or put up more cash to keep these positions open. So with a 52% short interest, you could see a absolutely massive rally, guys. That is 52% of all shares that are shorted. You could see a huge rally off that, especially if you get outside buying power coming into the stock. Now, as far as the MACD, we are in bullish territory, just slightly hovering right above bullish, and that is at 0.22. And you could see a little bit of inflows today, especially in after hours, and we are up 1.39% in after hours. So I do think tomorrow will be good. Like I said, going into next week will be the most crucial thing to watch here. As far as after $18, once we do break that $18 mark with significant volume and we see a lot of price action, our next level is at that $19.66 mark. That is where we topped out last time after we cratered after they lost the UPS contract, bounced back up to that level and came back down, and we have not touched that ever since. So $19.66 is the next level to watch. After that, we don't have a resistance level. This $28 mark could serve as a little bit of a resistance level, so I will go ahead and mark this just because our technicals have been proven to be very accurate in this for this video and videos in the past. So I do think 28 will be a small level of resistance. We might cross over that, come back down as we typically do with resistance, and then shoot back up above that. And really, once you get to that point, you're seeing a massive amount of shorts having to cover their positions. At that point, I don't think they have the capital reserves after being squeezed in all these other stocks to keep their short positions open, being so underwater, guys. And if the average holding time was 50 days or whatever I said, I believe 50 days, I'll go back and actually look at that, 59 days, then that means a lot of them probably shorted at about $7 to $10. So if you shorted at $7, you're over 100% negative on your position, right? Because if you're shorting, then you have a undefined risk, unless you hedge that risk, which there's really no way to know that. But if you shorted in between $7 and $10, you are completely underwater on your position, and that is just what the average cost or days that are borrowed on shares that are sold short, about 60 days. So that is a very long time. So I do expect this to move very fast once we do get that initial pop over this $18 mark. Probably go to about $19.66. That is really where we will see a significant increase in the liquidity and the share price going into Workhorse. So I do apologize for that. My sister was actually just calling me, but that is pretty much going to wrap up this video, guys. That is everything you guys need to know in a nutshell. I wanted to keep it very short and get through this information as fast as possible so you know where we currently sit with Workhorse. Now, I do have a couple trades in this. I'm not really going to go over it in this video. I do like the July 16th options, and I do like the August 20th options. And like I said, if you want to stay up to date with the moves that we are making in the community when I send out buy and sell alerts for everything that I'm buying or selling, check that link out down below in the description. It pays for itself over and over and over again, as well as get up to $2,300 in whatever free stock that you want, using, not that you want, but that's for public. You can get whatever stock you want for public, but for Webull, get up to $2,300 in stock for opening an account and funding it with $100. So it is literally free money. Take it from myself, I got a share of Google. So with that being said, I'm gonna see you guys later. Take care.